Welcome to my next episode on Vic Influential. I am your host, Mr. Victor. And today we have a very wonderful guest, somebody I've been trying to bring to my show. He's a busy person, a Nigerian, an entrepreneur. Anything that you want from a man, you will get it here. And I will advise you in order to learn something from this video, because what we are doing now is trying to bring something that will last, something that you will always go back to watch. We are bringing evergreen. The podcast we are starting now is something that will educate people, impact you. When you spend 15, 20, 30 minutes watching this video, I promise you, you will go something that you will say, yes, these guys made us proud on this podcast today. And with that being said, I bring somebody for you, Mr. Chima. Welcome to my show.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Vic Influential.
Yes.
We see the good work you do, and we are here to also support what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it's all about positivity. It's all about bringing the right knowledge to the people out there. So thank you so very much for having me on your podcast today.
Yes. Yes, you know, I follow you. I follow you seriously because you're somebody that, in my own opinion, young people should always follow you. Young people should always watch what you do because you inspire. That is what you do. You inspire.
Thank you so very much.
So in order, because I am somebody that wants to grow. So in order for other people to also grow, I think people like you, people of your caliber, is people I will bring to my show to speak knowledge to the ear of people that wants to listen and take something home.
Thank you so very much.
So, Mr. Chima, I am really, really overwhelmed. I don't know what I should say, but I am happy that you're here today. I cannot thank you enough. So I want to ask you, can you really give us a little bit of yourself? Because I know you on social media because of your works. So, and I know you as an entrepreneur, somebody who is always teaching. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you so very much, Mr. Vic Influential.
Yes.
My name is Chima Michael. I am a Nigerian, currently domiciled in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I am a health and safety professional working in the aviation sector. Also, I am a trainer. I train in different domains of life. I train professionally. I train about the society. And I am also a societal positive influencer. Yeah, so what we do, we promote positivity in our society, seeing that the society is decaying on a daily basis because of a lot of factors. So we've taken it upon ourselves to see that the youth, they get the right knowledge, right information, and they get the right guidance as it's supposed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, you know, it's good that you're Nigerian because that's one of the also reason why I brought you. Because there are a serious issue that we should discuss, something that I have faced here in UAE as a Nigerian. And I have seen also so many Nigerians, men, women, complain about this. And I saw one video you did online. You did one Nigerian meeting or Igbo meeting, and you said that Nigerians are facing a stereotype of people. People think that Nigerians are harsh people, that we're always confrontational. So can you just give us a little base of what made you say that? Because I also have my own experience.
Okay.
Have you had any experience or somebody told you this is what they think about Nigerians?
All right. Thank you so very much, Mr. Vic Influential. This is actually a very interesting topic. I would also have interest to talk about. I mean, it's something I love talking about, to let people know who we are and what we represent. I'm a proud Nigerian, and for me, it's a blessing to be a Nigerian. It's an emblem I take to wherever I go, all right? I let people know firsthand that I am Nigerian, all right? So, yes, talking about the stereotype, talking about the challenges Nigerians face here in the United Arab Emirates, it's no longer a story. It's something that happens on a daily basis. However, there are factors to this. I'm going to give you some of my findings, some of the researches and even practical examples of what might have led to what is happening. Firstly, I would say that people should understand Nigerians, all right? I'm not taking the place of maybe supporting whatever is not good that Nigerians are doing, but then I want to start by saying people should be able to understand Nigerians, all right? We come from a place where, by the way, I just returned from Nigeria last 2 weeks, all right? I went for a program and a short stay to see my people and all, and a few things. We come from a place where our upbringing and all, even the environment, you have to struggle a lot to survive. We come from a place where agility, we call it agility. For you to be able to stand out amongst your equals, amongst your peers, yes, you have to be very agile. And now this agility, if you bring it out from Nigeria and put it somewhere else, it is mistaken for negativity. All right? So we come from a place where you have to stand up to take a thing. Nigerians are good people. They are lovely people. They are very ambitious people. However, now there are things that people mistake us for. Yeah. Now, I was discussing with somebody the other day. I was telling the person that if I am with my friends, you're going to hear voices talking about a few things, and you might think we are fighting. Yeah. Yeah. We are not fighting. That is the way we enjoy our communication. So people should be able to understand our diversity as well, our culture, the way we are brought up, our environment. It does not mean that when you hear two people raising their voices that they are doing something negative. All right? Now,
that they are going to fight in the next
yes.
minute.
At the other end, we have people from other parts of Africa. We have people from Asia. We have people from other places. Let me take the church, for instance, for an example. Now, maybe you go to a white man church, yeah, or you go to a fellow other African nations church. Yeah. You hear the pastor, he's very calm on the pulpit. He's talking very softly. He's talking, you'll be like, is it a novel the person is reading? The people there, they are enjoying it very well. All right? Yeah. Now you come to the Nigerian setting. If a pastor is not vibrant, he's going to lose members. I don't know if you understand. If a pastor is not very, very vibrant,
people will be sleeping in the church.
Yes. What we call it now is being charismatic. If a pastor is not charismatic, people will sleep and he's going to lose members. Yeah. In most of the churches. I'm not saying it's all everywhere, but then that is the system.
I will sleep in the church.
You will sleep as well.
If I go to church and the pastor is not vibrant, shouting, moving, jumping, I will sleep.
You sleep in the church. I will sleep. Yeah. Now, so the first one is the cultural diversity. Yeah. We come from a place where we have our culture. I tell you the truth, I lie not. See, most of the people we have here in the United Arab Emirates that are Nigerians, they are from the middle class to low class. 80% of the people we have here, they are families, okay? Because the truth is, if your father is a senator, my father is a senator, we are not actually going to come here and start stay in the queues for interviews, for job. So most of us come from middle to lower level of classes from our home. So, and this also will have to describe the environment some of us grew up from, all right? I'm still going to tell you, what we can do, maybe towards the end of this podcast, what we can do as Nigerians, saying that our culture is being misconceived out there, what we can do to actually strike a balance. I'm going to come to that. But then I'm telling you about the cultural diversity that makes us do what we do, act the way we act. Now, another factor about this stereotype is Nigerians being involved in illegal things, all right? Okay. I am a Nigerian, and I will tell you that there are some Nigerians that actually do things that are not supposed. As a cultural man, also, I'm going to speak an adage to you from our language. Mm-hmm. The Igbo man says, "Ofuaka rutamano, otaka ndiozo." Yes. What it means is, when one finger cuts a red oil, it touches the other hand. All right? Yeah. Same way we have other people from other nationalities that have their bad people as well. All right? Mm-hmm. However, for Nigerians, Nigeria is the most traveled. In Africa and perhaps all over the world. Nigerians, we are the most traveled.
So when we are going out, we have targets. So yes, we are not going to go at last.
Yes.
We need to go, anything we are going to go, we need to be open, loud,
exactly,
speak up.
Yes.
Because every day or month that passes by, we are thinking, this month don't go. And I was supposed to have this.
Yes, right? Now I was coming to that. I'm going to put it this way, that an average Nigerian you see here in the United Arab Emirates, they came to hustle. They came for greener pastures. All right? Yeah. That is why I said most of us, we come from middle to low level classes or families. Okay? Yeah. So whoever you see here is coming to hustle. Some people, they sold lands to send them to the United Arab Emirates. Okay? Some people, they had to gather money, borrow money to send them here. Now, when they come in, they want to meet these targets, just like you rightly called it. Okay? They want to be able to help their family. They want to make money. However, the applicability might be erroneous. What this means is the way now they try to do these things might actually not be the right way. Because, for instance, a person does not have a job, or a person is not given visa, but the father or the mother is sick. They are calling him or her. You have to bring this money, you have to bring that money. So for them, they might be like, instead of me staying idle without money, let me go and do this, let me go and do that. In so much that it is wrong, if you check, the intent actually is to make money. I understand that so many people are not patient. So many people are very impatient. So many people, they want to strike and get it immediately, which we're also going to come to that. But the point is that a lot of people, they only want a means of survival. A Nigerian man is not a lazy man. An average Nigerian man is not lazy. When you put a Nigerian man, and when I say a Nigerian man, I mean both genders. When you put a Nigerian man at home and he or she does not work for 1 month, 2 months, oh my God, the person is going to be very uncomfortable. Okay?
Always angry.
Yes. That is the second point. Now, there is one third point I want to tell you about also. The media publicity. We come from a place also where our people are very fast to project things on social media, unverified. Unverified. All right? They care less to verify information. They are out there to always push things that are of little significance, that are not important. All right? Maybe something happens, and before you know it,
we are always jumping on things.
Yes.
We're always jumping on things. But I also think that that has to do with the kind of people we are, our energy, our go-getter mindset, you know. Nigerians always want to do something. They always want to do something. And most times, what they are doing is negative. What they are doing always bring dent to our name.
Yeah.
Right? But a Nigerian always wants to do something.
Yes. A Nigerian wants to do something. I mean, it's not a time for advice, but then whoever wants to do something, there is a platform for exposure. If we come from a place where we do not have that much exposure,
but I think the bad name we've had this place is so much or bigger or greater than the good that Nigerians are doing. But if you look at it very well, because I've interviewed so much people, I've done interviews on the streets, interviewing so many Africans, trying to get, because I've seen people saying Nigerians did this, Nigerians did that.
Okay.
I tried to go many places, move where we see Africans, ask them, have you seen any Nigerians committing crime, Nigerians fighting or this or that?
Yeah.
Because of how we've been painted at the media, right?
Okay.
I know my people. It's not that I don't know my people, but the extent on the way that they are saying things on media is not actually how it is.
Okay, now I have a slogan, and I say it out to people out there, because what you're saying now is not something. How many people can you meet? How many people can you convince?
I have so much videos interviewing Africans.
Okay, now.
I have up to 20.
Okay, now, see, you have 20 videos, right? Now, my slogan is, one of the best ways to eradicate negativity is to promote positivity.
Yes.
I'll break it down. What does this mean? Now, we hear of news that a Nigerian man went to do this bad thing there, a Nigerian woman went to do this bad thing there. These things might be true, all right? They might be true. However, how many times do we see people project good things that Nigerians are doing here in the United Arab Emirates? We have so many Nigerians that do so many great things here in the United Arab Emirates, and these things are not being projected the much they should.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And now, see, the world wants to hear negativity more than positivity. So easily negative news, they spread fast. So that is why I appreciate what you're doing, and it's something I encourage you to do more. We should be able to project positivity out there. We should be able to work on people's minds to let them know that we have great Nigerians that do great things, positive things. Where I work, just last week, I posted something on my status. You know, I came to work in the morning, and I was just clearing my desk. I saw a written letter. I opened it, and somebody was like, you know, the person wrote so many beautiful things about me to say, you are this, you are being helpful. Maybe I'm going to send you a picture of it. You might attach it to this video. Now, in that office, in that space, particular space where I work, I'm the only Nigerian. Perhaps this is not coming from a Nigerian. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, it is coming from somebody that is not Nigerian, appreciating a Nigerian. What does this mean? That we have so many positivities in us as Nigerians. All right? But a lot of people, they allow their selfishness to override them.
Most of them are true. But I want to ask you, because I also see Nigerians complain. Is it right for Nigerians to invest here in UAE, facing what they are facing? What I mean by facing what they are facing is, it's not just the stereotype. It also has to do with the country itself. Banning Nigerians from visa, for instance, because there are some places Nigerians will go, they will not get jobs. I think there are many Nigerians that are stranded here. So facing all these things, is it right for Nigerians, people who are okay, to invest here?
Awesome. Thank you so very much, Mr. Vic Influencer. To start with, I would want to say that whatever standpoint I give in any of these questions,
Yeah.
I am not saying outrightly out there to say people have to believe what I'm saying or they have to agree to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I am saying it from the best place of knowledge, from the best place of information. I'm saying most especially people that are not Nigerians, you know. Yeah, they might want to disbelieve, they might want to argue about it, which is fine. They have their belief system, but then there should be room for open-mindedness where people that have better knowledges in regards to certain topics come to educate people about things they need to know about. Now, coming to your question to ask if it is right for Nigerians to invest in the UAE facing what they are facing. All right, I understand what you mean, but yes, I will tell you that investing here does not have any disadvantage. When you talk about investment, I mean, we have to break it down so that our audience out there, they should be able to understand what we are talking about. A Nigerian person, a male or female, can invest in education here. A Nigerian person can actually invest in their career to advance.
Yeah.
A Nigerian person can invest in businesses here.
Yes.
A Nigerian person can also invest in properties, you know. So, see, the UAE gives a very soft landing, a very good platform for businesses if you're actually, if you know what you do in the United Arab Emirates. So, I would not say that it is not the right place to invest. It is the right place to invest. The only thing is, know what you want to invest in. You know, I mean, you make your researches, you know what you want, and you strike. That's my take on it.
Okay, let me ask you this simple question.
Yes, please.
What is the place for Nigerians here?
Okay, so now when we talk about the place for Nigerians in the United Arab Emirates, the United Arab Emirates is a place of opportunities.
Yes.
All right. Trust me, there are Nigerians in high places. They are highly placed in, you know, in good firms, in good companies. Nigerians doing businesses, Nigerians investing in the United Arab Emirates, property-wise, career-wise. There are Nigerians that actually entered here and they started with jobs of 1,000 to 2,000. Yeah. Some of them are managers now. Some of them, you know, they are earning up to 20,000, 30,000, as the case may be. So yes, the United Arab Emirates, for people that want to stay here, that want to dwell here, there are opportunities, and if you play your card very well, of course, you'll be opportune as well.
Okay, there are Africans complaining.
Okay.
There are so much Africans complaining. Kenya, Uganda. The people that I see that do not complain too much here that Africans are like Cameroon and Ghana. I don't know why.
Okay.
If other Africans are complaining bitterly about Nigerians,
okay.
So my question is, how are they complaining about somebody that you are saying are not doing so much or causing so much trouble here in this country? Why are other Africans complaining about us?
Okay, again, I would re-emphasize what I've said before, that when people complain, all right, so you might even have your own complaint about some of the countries you mentioned.
Yeah.
Maybe you see their guys, you'll be like, oh, their guys are like this. You see their ladies, you'll be like, oh, their ladies are like this. You eat their food, you'll be like, oh, their food is like this. Now, it all boils down to cultural diversity and differences, all right? So they are complaining because Nigerians are actually known to be loud, all right?
Are Cameroonians loud?
Cameroonians, I can't say. I mean, I'm just...
Ghanaians are loud?
I don't know. I don't know so much about...
But these people are... I'm not saying they are not complaining about Nigerians,
okay.
But I have not seen, like, these guys doing video on the social media saying what Nigerians did this. But I've not seen most of Cameroon or Ghanaians complain about Nigeria. Why is it like that?
Okay, coming to that, we have boundaries with, we are close to these people.
We do not have boundary with
We have
Ghana,
boundaries with Cameroon,
but we do not have with Ghana.
but we are both West African countries,
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh.
So Ghana is a West African country, Nigeria is a West African country, so we have similarities.
Okay.
All right. So now about the complaints, I mean, I do not have pen and paper to know who is complaining and not, but I will tell you that the core reason for this complaint is as a result of cultural diversity. All right. We have what we believe in. We have what we see. There is a kind of person that would be seated here that I'm sitting from a different nation. The person will not maybe be as pragmatic and active as I am, for instance.
Yeah.
It does not mean that being active shows that I'm making the most sense. It does not mean so. But then this is our nature. This is where we come from. This is how we are bred. This is how we grew up. All right. Then the applicability is something else, which we might talk later. The way we apply some of these things, it has to change as well. Because if you apply it the wrong way, it will be misconceived.
Okay, I want to, because I know there are some Nigerians, or Africans at large,
Okay.
right? Okay, before I start this, can I ask you, how many things do you do here that you got money from? Like, how many businesses, apart from your regular job, how many businesses?
Okay, I do a couple of things more. Like I said earlier, apart from my full-time work, I am an examiner, all right?
Okay.
So
That is one, guys.
Yeah, I examine for a UK institute,
Okay.
all right, in the United Kingdom. So when they take an exam, they send us the script and we mark.
Okay.
All right? Yeah. So I train as well.
That is two.
Yes, I am a trainer.
Okay.
I train in my domain for health and safety. People that want to take specific courses, I do that as well. All right. So I host events likewise, like, I could be invited to speak somewhere.
Okay.
And so I do that as well. And I get tokens from there, and these things are actually things I have passion for. That is why I'm involving in them.
Plus your regular job, that is three, right?
Yes.
And you are also investing in yourself for bigger things in the future.
Yes, I am a very disciplined person in regards to investment. I don't joke with it.
Okay.
One of my principle is that I cannot stay for up to 3 months without personal development.
Okay.
I have to, because to stay relevant, you actually need to be relevant.
Okay.
Yeah? To stay relevant, you have to be relevant. What it means is, for you to stand out, you should have something that is not common. Like having 20 people in a room and they come, they say, we want a chef, we want somebody. If you don't have something very special, a specific skill that make you to stand out amongst others, nobody's going to pick you. All right, so I take that upon myself to make sure that I invest from time to time, personal development, and it's helping me so far.
Okay, that means you are the right person to answer this question, or you're the right person to direct these young Africans and young Nigerians, based mostly here in UAE, people who are stranded, they don't know what to do, or maybe they are doing a job and they are getting a low income, or something. We always, as a Nigerian, it's in our blood. We want to get a bigger one. We want to go from step to step.
Okay.
You understand? So how will you tell them like a practical step to take, something that is not heavy, something that they can do if they really want to do it?
Okay.
Talk to them. What can they do?
All right. So just because of our time, I'm going to make it very simple, using myself as a practical example. All right. So when I came into this country, I started from the lowest. All right. The lowest. I mean the lowest. All right. So
that's like how many years ago?
4 years. 4 years and some months.
4 years.
Yes, and some months. Just say 4+. All right. Okay. So it does not mean I am at the peak of my career right now. It does not mean that I have gotten to the highest I need to get to. But looking at where I am coming from to where I am right now, I would give myself the kudos of consistency. Consistency in discipline, consistency in career development, personal development, consistency in the good network. All these things, they've helped me. Now, to make it very simple, when I actually came into this country and I saw what was happening, one thing I would want to highlight again is orientation. All right? Yeah. Orientation is very important. But to make our audience not lose track of what I'm saying, let me finish this and I'll talk about orientation. Now, when I came in, I was making researches. What am I going to do? How is it going to help me? Then that was when I ventured into health and safety. I started taking courses in health and safety. I took a lot. Now, when somebody comes to ask me questions, I tell them, be sure this is going to be relevant. Don't waste your money in things that are not relevant. Because, of course, there are things that I have invested in that are actually not relevant. You know?
did not use it.
Yeah, I did not use it. So, yeah, and that is why I tell people that. So I invested in it. I try to get the right network. There are people that have actually invested more than me, and they are still looking for jobs. All right. So I would not say this as a result of my investment. It's as a result of me being too knowledgeable or too intelligent. No, I would not take the place of God as well. Again, I'm talking about the step by step. Yeah. All right. So I invested, I searched, and I'm here today. So it is not only in my domain, in my field. Even those that are in F&B, like food and beverages. Some people, they started. I was with somebody one day last week. He came to my place. He came to share his testimony with me that now he's the supervisor, chef supervisor. What happened was he started as a kitchen helper. What do you call that? There's another name for that.
Stewarding?
Yes. He started as a steward, you know, and in the space of 2 years plus, he learned the thing, he became a chef. Yeah. Now he's now a supervisor, a chef supervisor. So, I mean, if the determination is there, the consistency is there, the good network is there, and most importantly, good attitude. There are people, their attitude is actually nothing to write them about. Have good attitude. Relate with people very well. Let people be able to recommend you to say, this person, if you work with him, you're going to want to work with him again. So I think, yes, they can actually start from the lowest and get to the top, all right? Friends, very, very important, all right? They should get
the people you hang out with,
the people you surround yourself with, the people you go out with. Don't only have people that call you to come and drink, to come and follow one lady or the other, to come and go to nightclubs, you know, to come and party. I've been saying it over and over again in most of my videos that me you see here, for 2 years, I did not go to the salon to cut my hair, you know. There was a friend of mine called Edwin. Edwin is a Cameroonian, you know. Then he's no longer around now. Then in Abu Dhabi, okay. So because of the things I've planned out for myself to say, between this space of time, I'm going to invest in this. I'm going to invest in that. Personally, I said, let us go and buy clipper of around 20 dirhams then. All right.
I did that also.
Okay. He used my head to learn how to cut hair. Because I mean, I said to him, I'm not looking for any lady to chase. I'm not into this, into that. Just be cutting my hair anyhow. It might not be a lot for people listening out there, but then it was a lot for me. If you check, maybe 20 dirhams times 2 in a month is 40 dirhams. You put it up, you use it to invest in something. Personally, you see you're growing. All right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't want to take much of your time. I believe that anybody who have followed this video or anybody that listened to this video from the beginning to the end must have learned something. In a roundup, what do you think what orientation should we have?
Okay, yeah.
Somebody like me?
Yeah.
Because I want to move. I want to move from places to places. I want to meet people. I want to network. Somebody like me and other people that wants to move like that, what orientation should we have? Okay,
just to make it very brief, snappy, the Englishman says, if you are not informed, you are deformed. All right? So getting the right information is going to help you. It's just like a propeller. All right? It's going to help you position yourself rightly. I was a victim of it when I came into this country. Most people out there also, they are victims of it. When you come into this country, the place you started from, the person that guided you, they have a very significant role to play in your making. All right? So the orientation they need to have when people come, look for the right people. It might not be easy, but then go to the internet. When you're searching, you search for people, impactful people, people that have very good records, people that have passed through that route, and it helped them. That way it's going to help you. Then you can now start looking for the good network. You can surround yourself with like 4 or 5 people. You discuss about the future, discuss about what has helped this person, what has helped that person. Yes, when you discuss about these things, you do these things, it helps the mind, it sticks to the mind. And when you go home, you think about it. Oh my God, this guy has invested in this guy has done this. Now, but when you see people that will tell you, I chased this lady because she's very fine, you go home, you start thinking about ladies. When you say, I took Red Horse and it's very, very good, you go home, you start thinking about Red Horse. But then when you discuss about businesses, discuss about career, discuss about personal development.
It should be about growth.
Yeah, it should be about growth. It does not mean that, you know, there's an English language adage again that says, all work and not play makes Jack a dull boy. You know, I mean, you must not all be serious, but be sure that the time you give to your personal growth, personal development, is up to 80%, and 20% you can split it amongst other things.
I thought the other says all jack and no play. All work and no play makes Jack a strong boy.
No. All work and not play makes Jack a dull boy.
So Jack is not strong.
I don't know about
He's
the strength
just
of
dull.
Jack.
Okay, and I thank you everybody. If you enjoyed this our video, I will ask you to subscribe because we'll be uploading every Monday, guys. So subscribe. Ask Chima because of you guys, we'll be bringing Chima to our videos. I will be bringing Chima to my podcast so that he will be educating you and letting you guys know also how he has been doing his progress. If there is any advice he will lend to you guys, and he will also give you guys advice, okay? So I will bring in Africans who are doing really well here in UAE. So they will be sharing their stories and they will be giving you advice also. So please, I would like your comments. I would like you to follow and share this video more importantly. All the handles are somewhere down below. Please, thank you and see you on my next video.
Thank you.
Happy Monday.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Victor, for having me.
Yes.
Enjoy. God bless
It
you,
was
sir.
a pleasure.